This is Love Herself Darlene. I'm here with the God of Universe 4. He's God Curtis. He wants to speak on Corona conspiracy. I wrote down all that he had to say, and so I'm going to read it off, and you may hear some paper turning, but just ignore it. Here I go. Okay, God Curtis of Universe 4, he tells of who started the corona. He says, this is God of Universe 4. I have been disappointed about conditions and defeat of good people who are subject to humiliation, suffering, and torment that's taking place upon this globe. So to do something about it, I must say this, he says. You all who are listening, take off the mask, he says. The inventors of the corona are no longer on Earth. They are free from the fumes of their poisons. So why shouldn't you be? We took them, he says, months back. They were Pence. Yes, I said it, and another. That's his look-alike in office now. How so? It's because we saw him and another plotting to take office from Trump, he says, but wanting to reduce the world from undesirables is what they're calling y'all. So they got together, mixed in some formulas made of iodinic solutions, quinine, permins, ammonia, deadly oxidon, mixed together to form a paste that would bubble and kill anything in its path, he says, while adding their ingredients to you all's healing vaccines. How are they going to get it around the world? Well, they put it in jars first, tubes, and then medical containers, and then label them to be medicine. Not for the corona patients, though. Remember, he says, it hadn't spread yet. So to get the people sick first, they would need to pretend that it's a healer. So they got to patients who had chronic illnesses, then injected it. Then, as they die instantly, they tell the doctors there's no more cure. They were already on their way out. So prepare yourselves to come out the mask. Remember, this message is from God Curtis of Universe 4. He says, prepare yourself to come out the mask, because Trump even knows this truth. Now, where is Pence? We went to his residence, and there he was. He fainted first, for we were transparent. We do that sometimes, he says. You all each belong to many gods, many. And why is that? It's because there's never been just one up over you. There are humans on other planets who look like you, but don't sound like you. They sound like crickets with a low volume box voice. And they understand each other's language. But their makers are relatives. That's why the resemblance, somewhat. They are prepared to come to earth to take over. They are related to Yahweh, God of Earth One, but just distant. They branch out. When Yahweh and the speaker here gave birth to you earthlings of earth one, this one who's speaking here, and he's talking about me. Me, I'm Love, Darlene, and he is, remember, he's God, Curtis, of the universe, 4. Anyway, so he says, Yahweh and the speaker here gave birth to you earthlings of earth one. This one of earth that you are enjoying. If it had not been for them, the two, you would be flying all your life. They were kind enough to fix suitable land that they brought from home, heaven's base, he says, for their future children. And by the way, if anyone approaches the speaker here, Love Herself, in a raging fit, you will have to deal with us, says God Curtis. We see all, not just Yahweh, since he does too. She, Love Herself, he's speaking of me now. He says she's in earth form for reasons unknown to you. Now, the corona, he says, the real Pence is with us in our facilities, begging a plea. He knows he was wrong. He sees it on monitor when we show him his spreaded sin. China didn't do it, he says. As a matter of fact, they cured their mistake fast. They are inventors, mainly for the good. They are the highest in technology, knowledge. There's more. And at this point, this is me, Love, Darlene, Sarah. There's more. Please go to part 2. And thank you for listening.